What if everything you've heard about Mars is only half the truth? What if the biggest discovery in human history is being quietly kept from us? Just days ago, NASA revealed something significant found beneath the Martian surface. But then, something strange happened. High-resolution images were suddenly removed. Key data links led to 404 errors. And buried deep within NASA's own archive, some documents showed massive blacked-out sections, whole paragraphs, censored. Is this just a glitch in the system? Or is there something they don't want us to see? According to NASA, a recent radar scan from the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter revealed anomalies beneath the surface of the red planet. Officially, they described it as unusual subsurface reflections, potentially related to ancient volcanic activity or layers of frozen water. That's the story we got. But within 48 hours, something odd happened. Several of the original images, once publicly available on NASA's own database, were gone. Not moved, removed. External links to research PDFs began returning dead ends. Even archived versions of those pages seem to vanish, and if you dig deeper, you'll find that some internal files contain redacted sections, solid black bars covering sentences. Now, this could all be normal protocol, or just a series of technical coincidences. But why now? Why this mission? This isn't the first time something on Mars has mysteriously gone dark. In 1976, NASA's Viking 1 orbiter captured an image that set the world on fire. A massive, sculpted face staring up from the Martian surface. The infamous face on Mars. At first, NASA made no official statement. Then, years later, they released a new image with a lower contrast and softer detail, claiming it was just a natural hill formation. Coincidence? In 1998, a high-resolution image from the Mars Global Surveyor showed strange geometric patterns in the Cydonia region. Some researchers said they resembled artificial structures. Those images quietly disappeared from NASA's searchable archive. Fast forward to 2012, another set of high-res photographs from the Curiosity rover, showing shiny, reflective fragments in the soil. Some speculated it was metallic debris, possibly from a past mission, or something else. Within hours, NASA's explanation came. Just a piece of plastic from the rover itself. But the original raw files? Buried behind dead links. Are we looking at a series of unrelated incidents? Or a deliberate pattern of concealment? Over the years, a few voices have broken through the noise. Former insiders who claim not everything was as transparent as it seemed. One of the most talked about cases was that of Dr. Ken Johnston, a former NASA contractor who worked with lunar mission data. He publicly stated that some photos from Apollo missions were deliberately altered to remove structures, not on the Moon, but allegedly on Mars as well. NASA never formally responded to his claims. Instead, Johnston was dismissed from future speaking engagements and quietly faded from the media spotlight. Then there's the case of a lab technician who claimed to have seen raw Martian footage, showing what appeared to be ruins. He only spoke once, in a blurry video interview. The clip was taken down within weeks. Why would someone risk their career and reputation to say something so unbelievable? And why do these stories vanish as fast as they appear? Most people assume the images we get from space are raw, untouched glimpses into the universe. But that's far from the truth. Before a single photo from Mars reaches the public, it passes through multiple layers of processing. Brightness correction, contrast adjustments, image stacking, and sometimes even blurring of certain areas flagged by internal algorithms. NASA has stated this is to enhance clarity. But some image analysts argue that certain anomalies are intentionally suppressed through these methods. There are entire image pipelines, often automated, designed to clean up what's considered visual noise. But who defines what counts as noise? In one leaked memo from a subcontractor working with JPL, the term visual artifact suppression was used in connection with images from the Gale crater. Artifact or evidence? Now combine that with the fact that NASA doesn't always release the original raw files from their rovers, at least not immediately, and you start to see how easily information can be managed. With so many unexplained images, redacted documents, and vanishing voices, theories begin to rise. Some wild, others surprisingly rational. One of the most popular? That artificial structures do exist on Mars, and that NASA found them long ago. Supporters of this theory point to patterns in satellite photos, sharp angles, perfect symmetry, and shadows that suggest height and depth inconsistent with natural formations. Others suggest there's a reason NASA hasn't returned humans to the Moon, or attempted a manned Mars landing. According to them, it's not about funding. It's about what they might find, or what's already waiting there. Then there's the ancient civilization theory, that Mars once supported intelligent life, and what remains are ruins, buried beneath sandstorms and time. Of course, NASA dismisses these ideas as pseudoscience, but the internet doesn't forget. Every time a new anomaly appears, forums explode. Image breakdowns, pixel by pixel analysis. So here's the real question. Are these just overactive imaginations? Or is someone slowly connecting the dots? Elon Musk and SpaceX have one clear goal: colonize Mars. Billions are being invested, and yet we hear almost nothing about what SpaceX has already seen. Multiple test flights, unpublished telemetry, no high-res surface shots. Why? Musk tweets memes, rockets explode, but when it comes to actual Martian data, radio silence. NASA collaborates with SpaceX behind the scenes. Could that be part of a controlled narrative? Some believe Musk's access is conditional, that revealing too much, too soon, would disrupt not just public opinion, but global politics. After all, if there's something up there, whoever controls that knowledge controls the future. And if there's nothing to hide, why all the secrecy? Maybe the biggest discoveries won't come from NASA. Maybe they'll come from someone bold enough to say what no agency will. What if the real mystery isn't what NASA shows us, but what it doesn't? What if the truth has been hidden not through lies, but through silence? Carefully chosen words, cropped images, redacted files. You don't need to believe in aliens or ruins. You just need to ask, why are so many questions left unanswered? If there's nothing to hide, then why hide anything at all? Now it's your turn. Do you think NASA is hiding something? Or is all of this just coincidence and imagination? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Theories, evidence, questions. Let's build this investigation together. And if you want more truths they won't tell you, you know what to do. Subscribe.